Hi everyone, I'm Lucas from UBKN. Today I'm going to share about one of the way I use to categorize stocks. Okay, now this method is one of the very simple way, but it's very effective, and this can help you to choose your trading strategy and to monitor your performance and portfolio. Okay, so by using this method, I categorize stock into three different categories. Number one, pure operator stocks. Number two, theme and conceptual stocks. Number three, growth and result based stocks. I'll go through one by one and I will explain what are the features, what are the characteristics, and what kind of method to use to trade. Okay, first one, pure operator stocks. Okay, first, it is very high risk, and usually I won't recommend people to trade this kind of stocks. Okay, the trend is short, and usually the fundamental is bad. The QR result is all red, and there's nothing much about the business. Sometimes even it reached PN 17 and almost they listed this kind of stocks. And what are the characteristics for these pure operator stocks? The trend usually slow and does not move more than 100%. Sometimes these stocks are penny stocks, like 5 cent, 10 cent, 20 cent, these kind of stocks, and it is very heavily manipulated by operators, by all the sell queue, buy queue, and the trade details. Okay, so usually they will corner the stocks and queue at the buy queue and sell queue to control the volume and control the price. After they pump up the share price and everybody chase in, and then they sell down. This is so called the classic pump and dump. Okay, and another way to operate these kind of stocks, they offer discounted PR preference shares or warrants. Like for example, okay, now is the share is 20 cents. Okay, I going up the stocks to 40 cents, and I issue warrants or preference shares at 30 cents, and I give you a discount. And some of the people will say, "Wow, this is a discounted warrants or discounted PR. I will buy and convert to mother share and sell." Okay, these are one of the classic trick that a lot of operators using in Malaysia markets. You can see like 1 year at least got 2 to 3 counters are like that. So after you convert, it takes around 1 to 2 weeks before you're done converting to mother shares, the share price drop or just pump down, and then you stuck at the counter with losses. And sometimes you just stuck for very long and you cut loss, and then the operators start to collect back and use back the same method to goreng again. So these are all very heavily manipulated stocks. So how to trade these kind of stocks if you really want to trade? Okay, these one are pure technical trades, and usually I will advise to put in small amount of capital and also short-term trade. Okay, usually these kind of stocks, operators need to cover their costs and get some returns within 100%. So usually pump up 100% and it will sell back down. Okay, so you need to be very very careful who are suitable to trade these kind of stocks. People who understand Q analysis, trade detail, and understand how operators operate these kind of stocks, and must be very disciplined, extremely disciplined on cut loss. If you know that this share has been played out and has been on your disadvantage, you need to cut loss quickly, and you need to get out of the counters. So this require a very good technical skill and experience to trade. So usually I won't recommend beginners or even some of the investor to go into this kind of stocks. Okay, there's a lot of example, so I'm not going to show any stocks. Okay, you just need to find out very simple characteristics. QR is bad, and the share price is really low, and it's a penny stocks. Okay. Second, theme and conceptual stocks. What do you mean by conceptual stocks? Okay, I'll go through one by one first. The risk is medium to high, and the trend is short to medium. It's not long. Medium. Usually around weeks to months, and the fundamental, most of the cases are not strong. Okay, what are the characteristics of conceptual stocks? They sell you dreams. They sell you ideas, like the hot themes. For example, AICT. For example, face recognition. For example, now I use an example which is very famous right now, because we are in a period of COVID-19. A lot of people, a lot of companies say that they come up with vaccine, come up with something on testing or trial, and show very promising result. These are so-called conceptual stocks. Nothing solid yet, and they are just in a trial, just a beginning, and everything is just like showing some symptoms, some sign, and they say it's like very positive. Money haven't put into anybody pocket or any company P&L, and they start to sell all these kind of ideas and push up the stocks. Sometimes can be construction counters, big mega projects, partner with some foreign company which you don't know, which can be unknown, and sometimes can be fake. Okay, so they sell this kind of idea. I have big mega project, billions, and it is going to have a ceremony of a sign of contract, MOU, or this kind of thing. So these are the classic play for all the operators. So they will usually partner up with company owner to release this kind of news, and to use social media to push this kind of news. And then after the share price is going up, and they will dump the share when there's bad news coming out, or there's no result coming out. Okay, this is very classic, and usually the trend will be mid to long, depends. I can say that 90% of the stocks, conceptual stocks, are fake, or fail to be how to say, to materialize or to really become profitable for their ideas or for their projects. So must be very careful. You need to have a very good business sense. You need to know how to analyze. You need to have strong logical sense in order to trade this kind of stocks. And also you need to understand trend trading. So how to trade? By using trend trading method, find a very good buy point and sell point, and you must closely monitor the company news flow, and also required to monitor the stock market very closely, and also do some portfolio management. Don't everything so-called all into this kind of counters. Okay, you need to control your risk if you want to invest in this kind of counters. Okay, because it is not proven and it is not shown in company P&L, just an idea. A lot of stock right now, even in US market or in Malaysian market, they are selling this kind of themes or news. Okay, so just to be aware and follow strictly on trend. And when it reverse back to downtrend, you need to out from the position. Okay, the third one, this one is one that I want to focus on. Okay, the risk is medium. It is growth and result based stocks. The risk is medium, and the trend usually be mid to long term. Okay, and the fundamental. Okay, usually we will focus on the fundamentals and the QR result for this kind of counter. Usually will be manufacturing counters, be semiconductors, technology counters, and like even like plantation counters that really on producing goods and selling goods, this kind of thing. So really based on results. Okay, like glove counters also one of the growth and result based stocks because of the demand and supply. So the QR keep on getting better and better. These are the stock usually value investor or fund manager will invest in these kind of stocks. So these are supported by company group result and it is very solid. So how the big players operate these kind of stocks? When they find opportunity like this, they will size up their position. They will go in with large volume and they will average up when the company keep on to perform. So how to trade these kind of stocks? Usually this kind of stock, if you find this kind of stocks, you can size up your capital, you can average up when there's a buy point, and usually I won't advise you to just sell when there's a 20-30% returns. You can focus on company performance, you can focus on company trend. When the share is still uptrend, you can continue to hold. For example, glove counters, okay, they can give you 100-200%, even 300% returns if you can hold on to this kind of trend. Okay, who are suitable to trade this kind of shares? I will advise everyone to focus on this kind of shares because it really helps you to build out the portfolio and compound your returns in the long run. And these are the stocks that I also focus on. For example, recently I have been introducing some of the counters like Bursa Malaysia. These are solid result-based stocks and it's supported by the business, good business, and supported by QR results. Okay, rather than buying counters like construction counters. Give you an example. Maybe the return of ECRL projects or HSR projects. These are just in talks. It's all the things that supposed to be returned haven't put in their pocket yet. So everything just in talk can be cancelled one day. So whenever this is news, they going up and then cannot sustain at the price level or cannot sustain at the trend. So you need to be very careful and to categorize the stocks that you want to buy into these three categories. So this will help you to make your investment strategy and also to help you to know what to do and what to trade and also what risks that it is involved in investing in the company that you want to invest. So that's all for today. If you are interested to know more and if you are not sure about the company, which category the company falls in, you can let me know. We can discuss together. The thing that I want to do is to help you to learn all this so that next time you don't need to rely on your reminder, no need to rely on your gurus or your teacher on this. You can make your decision yourself, and this skill will follow you throughout your whole entire life and to benefit you. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you very much. I hope this can help you out. Thank you.